Yo, I've recently lost a bunch of rating and I'm back to 1700. I really don't want to stay here, so that's why I'm gonna climb back to 2000 with 5-minute Blitz games. So this is gonna be a new series where I'll play 5-minute Blitz games. I'm gonna try to explain as much of my thought process in games, but if not, obviously I'm gonna analyze after I'm done playing. Okay, so for the rating range I'm gonna set, let's set minus 100 plus 100, obviously rated, and let's go. Okay, 1766. E4. Okay, we get the Sicilian, obviously against the Sicilian, the Alapin c3. This is one of the moves. There is also knight to f6. This one I obviously take. And now the whole point of c3 in the Alapin is to play d4. So d4, maybe takes, knight is playable, this knight is playable, this move is playable. There are a bunch of options. Okay, this one, I think I just developed. And if he pins, okay, he takes. Now I take with the pawn, obviously, because I want my knight to develop now. So knight c3, he plays e6 just to prevent me from playing d5 in the future. I have to be careful of my time because this is 0 increment, so I'm always looking at the clock. Okay, so now this move blocked his bishop in. So I guess I can go here. I think this is the idea. So something like bishop e3 and bishop e2, I think. Obviously I can also check, but I think, okay, let me go here, because maybe I'll do something like this move and then put the rook here and try to push for d5. So let's go this rook, because the other one is gonna go here. Okay, he blocks the advancement of my pawn because he wants his bishop here. Okay. I guess I can take, because if queen takes I always have this move. And now, now I can push. Okay, goes there. If I push, yeah, I actually like pushing. Takes, the idea is rook takes to hit the queen, and then I can quickly double. Because usually, if you're not ahead in development, you shouldn't open the center. But here okay, yeah, because I'm pinned. I didn't actually see this move. Okay, but what happens if I take? He probably just takes back and he has the rook as well. Okay. Can also push. Wait, do I not just win a piece? Push? Obviously if take, I take. If take, I take. And his bishop is still hit. And if he moves, I go here. And this bishop is trapped. So I think this move just wins. Obviously take, I don't care about my damage pawns. When you get higher and higher in rating, you really don't care about damage pawns. It's not so significant. Also I had this move maybe to trade the queens, but obviously this one I think just wins, because I'm gonna trap the light squared bishop. So this is why I pushed. I tried to open the center up. Obviously I didn't see this idea previously, but now it worked out because he wasn't developed. Okay, goes there. Now, aha, so yeah, the knight is still defending. I'm missing everything. Okay, but what if, no, this one, yeah, this one attacks the knight, but he can take and play here. And then I don't have anything. Wait. If I push, obviously now knight takes. That's the idea. This move, no, just takes. Okay, I have to move. I guess let's do this one. I just have to move. This is Blitz, so you don't want to be behind on time. And I'm already a minute behind. Now I can take, yeah, I guess let's go into a endgame. Goes there. Oh, he's obviously, but I can just trade off the bishops. Okay, let me go here. Have to defend the pawn. Okay, goes there. I just drop back because I want to go here. He's probably gonna play this move. So now, okay, now maybe a4. a4 I think is a move. But also just, okay, let's just play moves. I'm down a minute and a half. And that's, I mean, obviously that's because I'm also explaining the moves. By the way, this is just terrible. I don't know why he did that. I guess he's gonna try to win this pawn. Maybe that's his idea. Well, let's see. Okay, goes there. Yeah, let's just go back. And this move. Okay, place e5. I think I go here. Obviously rook here, yeah, I just move. Probably this move, just so I don't block the c file. So now I'm obviously just defending the pawn, that's the idea. And I think this move was bad because now he doesn't see the bishop anymore, I mean the pawn anymore. Okay, now let's get in. Let's go in. I just want to kick out the bishop. Okay, maybe this idea. I can always defend the pawn. So this doesn't bother me. And I'm still threatening checkmate if he moves the rook. I mean, obviously he can block, but if the rook, let's say, was here. Yeah, if he takes, then it's mate, so. What if I just push? No, the bishop is there. Let's go here. Try to win this pawn. If he goes here, okay, he takes, but this is mate. Because the bishop is covering this square. And now as you can see, all pieces can block, but I just take everything and that's it. Okay, yeah, not the best game, but it wasn't bad either. Let's see the game review. Now I set the game review to maximum, so it's gonna take a bit more time than usual, but we're gonna get better analysis, deeper analysis. Okay, 78, played like 1850. Okay, pretty bad. But anyways, the opening, yeah, this is all theory. Now usually here bishop g4, the bishop g4 is played. Okay, engine says knight c6, yeah. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, just develop bishop e3, bishop g4, and then dc, yeah, okay. Because the idea is actually if bishop g4 you can just take, this is one of the moves obviously, also knight b2 d2, just to reinforce, but you can take here, and this is actually a tricky line. I played a national master in this line, in a blitz game, and I won, because I just got an extra pawn. So the idea is obviously if queen takes, then you have some knight a3 or bishop e3, Okay, bishop e3 to hit the queen. The idea of knight a3 is to go for this idea, and if they prevent it, then you can just drop back to c2 and you can go for the center. Obviously this move attacks the queen and then you get a lot of development, and you do not care if they damage your pawns. Obviously here you can still take with the queen, but let's say in this position, usually what happens is they take, right? They take, you take, and then they play e5. And it looks like, okay, they're gonna win the pawn back because this is the threat, right? So you have to, let's say, break the pin because this move is coming. But no, you can just play b4 and you just have an extra pawn. Because the point is, if e4, then you have h3 to counter-attack your bishop. So if takes, takes, right? And if the bishop goes back, then g4. You're still attacking the bishop. So yeah, this is what could have happened. But obviously he took, which is not the best. Obviously it's still a variation, so that's why it says it's a book move. But this now allows me to develop my knight to c3. So I do that, he goes back. Okay, bishop c4 apparently is the engine move. I played bishop e3, which is still fine, so let's see what the theory is actually. Bishop c4, okay, bishop e7, castles, castles, and then something like a3, okay, let's say rook e1, a6, okay, and then already d5, knight e5, so this move, or bishop f4. Yeah, so basically just develop the pieces. So knight goes here, queen goes here, bishop goes to f4, a3, and then plays the other rook, or you can push d5. I mean, there are obviously a lot of setups. In the game I played bishop e3 just to support the pawn for now. Okay, he went there. Okay, apparently bishop c4, but okay, I get it, because bishop c4, the idea is you're gonna push d5 and open up the bishop, right? Because this move now just looks dumb because the bishop is blocked, but you're gonna play d5 and open this diagonal. But I played d3. The idea was, let's say, let's say here, and then yeah, d5. That was my idea. Apparently it's just bad. No! What am I talking about? The idea was obviously takes, and then, okay, this bishop is still hit, bro. This was the idea, right? This cover check. But in the game, I played queen e2. Apparently knight b4, but on knight b4 I was just gonna go back. Okay, and then b6. The idea of going back is just a3, knight has to go back, and then I can move the bishop back. Or I can even build a battery. So let's say here, no, back, b6 here, knight moves back to c6, and then I have some ideas like this one. Or I can move the bishop to c2, move the rook out, then this idea, and so on. Then this idea, take the knight, and then checkmate. So I do this one, yeah, and then he blocks. So now the idea was d5, because this is always a threat, a discover check on the queen. He went there, I take. Apparently this move is a bit better. Okay, go here, queen goes to h5, and then I just underestimated this pin. Oh my god, why did I not see that? And if this one, then d6, yeah, oh my god, so bad. For some reason I didn't see that the bishop defended the queen. I just thought this move was impossible. Wow. Okay, yeah. But I go d6, which is still fine. And now again, yeah, this move obviously, and then I just missed that the queen was defended. I thought he had a pin, because let's say the bishop was, let's say, this was the position. Now, now I cannot take, obviously, because this move. So this is what I thought. But obviously, yeah, the bishop just defended the queen. Okay. So this was just an easy win. But I missed it. I go there to attack the knight, but he obviously just takes. We get this position and now, yeah, it's just equal. Because obviously this pawn can be a liability or how do you even say it? It can be a strength or a weakness, okay? It can be a strength because I can push it and he has to sacrifice something, right? Or it can be a weakness because it's an isolated pawn, so it has no pawns supporting it, and he can just win it, and then I'm just down a clean pawn. So this is why the position is equal. He goes there, yeah, move back, because if here, I go there. And I would really like to see this trade, because then I can connect the pawn. But okay, in the game, he goes here, grabs the open file. I go a4, apparently not good, bishop e4, okay. a4 takes is best, why? Rook c2. Okay, because he attacks my pawn, I guess. I don't know. So this, yeah, this was just a bad move. I go back. Bishop e3 is best. Okay, I don't know. Attack the rook. I guess I do not have to move the bishop back, but I was afraid of this move, right? Because I don't want to defend with the king. Because then I'm just, let's say the rook goes here and then I'm just pinned both ways. So that's why I went back, just to play this move. Okay, I go back. Yeah, this was a terrible move by him. He blocks the bishop. And obviously this one, I don't know why I'm missing these tactics, but okay. Yeah, I mean, just, I guess I have to work on easy tactics, you know, on one move tactics. I didn't see knight takes, I didn't see bishop takes here. Yeah, and I still won. So yeah, it's not hard to get to 1700, okay? Okay, I go here, obviously, best move. I just get on the 7th rank. Maybe I want to go here, pressure the bishop. He goes there, so he's thinking about... Actually, yeah, it doesn't even work. Okay, he goes here, 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 right? And then it's mate. And it's not even mate because I can block. But yeah, he was envisioning some backrank checkmate. But what he forgot is that this is actually an illusion. This is not a Luft square because my bishop is covering. So I go there to defend the pawn, and then I just go rook a7. Apparently pushing was even better. Yeah, and computer wants him to go g6 then. I didn't want to defend in this position because I thought he was gonna take and blunder. Because obviously this move is not needed. He cannot take the pawn, right? So I just went ahead and attacked his a4 pawn. Because if I get this pawn and then this one can run, and then I have two passed pawns, which should be enough for the win. But yeah, he just blunders mate. Just check, block, take, block, take, block, mate, right? Because the bishop. Okay, so the takeaway from this game is I am bad at spotting one move tactics. Opening was pretty good. I guess bishop c4 is the idea here, and then knight e5, queen f3, castles, and rooks to the middle. But obviously there are a lot of setups. And then for some reason, I mean, just take and take, and if take, this idea which I already showed in the game. So the bishop is trapped. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.